In software engineering, job interviews is quite difficult, especially if there is an algorithm question. Mostly because of the time limit or stress you have in the interview, and these kind of things make it difficult to solve that algorithm. In this video, I want to solve one of the most popular questions companies ask in the interview, and it's called merge to sorted list, mostly with my Kotlin language knowledge, nothing else. Honestly, I'm not very good at algorithm solving, but I'm trying to improve it. There's a website called LeetCode.com, and it's very handy to improve your algorithm solving skills. There are plenty of questions from easy to hard, and you can just practice and choose your language which you are more comfortable with and just trying out. I think this website is a great place for exercising. They have subscription plans, but I don't really know what do they offer. Even with the free version, you almost have access to everything you need. So stick around to see how can I solve this algorithm question. Here's the question environment. On the left side you have the question description, and the right side there's a code environment, and you can even change the language which you are more comfortable with, and in the bottom side there's a test case you can evaluate your code. So first let's go to the code description to see what we should do. This is the description. You're given the head of two sorted linked lists, list 1 and list 2. Merge the two lists into one sorted list. The list should be made by splicing together the nodes of the first two lists. Return the head of merged linked list. And this is the example they showed. And the first linked list is 1, 2, 4, and the second one 1, 3, 4. And this is the output, which we merged it and we expect it to be sorted. I think it's clear for us what we should do, but let's see. In the code section, there's a comment. It said how the data structure of list node look like. It is a class and has a variable of val. Within that, there's a next node which called next, and it's nullable. So let me explain the solution what I have in my mind. We have a data structure of list node, which is for me a bit difficult to work on that. I would prefer to convert this list node into a list of integers. Yeah, simple as that. Then I can easily merge two lists of integer and then sort them and convert back to the list node. What do you think? If you think it's feasible or not, write in the comment. Okay, let me try. First, I'm just going to write some pseudocode to see what should I do. First, I want to convert these two list node into list of integer. For example, I have a val list integer 1 list 1 dot to list integer, which could be an extension function for us, this to list integer, and the next one is list integer 2 list 2 dot to list integer, and the next one could be our merge list, which is list integer 1 plus list integer 2. So far it's quite easy, and we could just get to the merge list. And as you know, in Kotlin we have a sort function, and we can just use that on top of our merge list. First, we define another variable for clarity, which is a sorted list, and it will sort the merge list with just calling this sorted function, and it will do the job for us. What should we do next is we need to get the result by just converting this sorted list into list node, sorted list to list node. And this could be another extension function to convert a list of integer into list node. And I think that would be it, and we can just return result. So that was the easy part, but we need to implement these two functions here. First function is an extension function of list node list node dot to list integer, and we expect to return a list of integers. And the next function is another extension function from a list of integer called toList node, and we expect to return a list node. I assume it could be nullable, but we will see. We just need to implement these two functions. First, let's go to toList integer to see what we need to do. Since we want to return a list of integer, first define a list of integer, which should be a mutable list, and I called it result mutable list of integer, and I want to just return this now. And then what I should do is iterate over list node to fill up list of integer. How can I do that? I would use while, and within that I can iterate over the list node. Let's look at the list node. This data structure, it has a variable and then an x. We need to check these next. If it's null, we stop iterating, which I would define a variable, call it, for example, current, be our current node, and equal to this, since it's a extension function, and we check here while current is not null, and we need to reassign current to current.next. This way we can iterate over this list node, and I would need to add the value of the current into my result list, which is result.add current.val. And since val is a reserved keyword, we have to put it in a quotation. Now let's go to this function to see how we can implement that. First, I want to define the result value, which is a list node, and with the default value of 0, and I would return this result.next, since we need to return the head of the merge linked list. Then I am going to iterate over this list of integer to get the variable and put it into list node. I'd use a for loop value in this, and within this for loop I need to reassign list node of these value I have. For that, I think I would need a temporary variable of list node, because I don't want to change the result to variable. And with that, I define a variable, for example, template, and assign result. Here I need to reassign this temp.next to a new list node of value from our list of integer. And next I need to again reassign temp variable to temp.next. And since next is a nullable, I need to put a double bank on it. So we assume these two extension functions working correctly. We created two lists of integer by making use of our extension function. Just simply merge these two together, and at the end sort the list and just convert it, the list of integer back to the list node, and return the result. So let's run the code to see if test cases getting passed. We have 3 test cases. First one, which is visualized here as expected, and the test case 2, and the third one, which is another simple case, worked as expected, and we try to submit to cover more test cases to make sure this implementation is correct. Oh yes, so you see the implementation is correct and it is accepted. The solution is quite simple and straightforward, and I just try to make it clear for myself by making use of Kotlin features like extension function, these sorted functions from collections, and that's pretty much it. At the end, I would like to ask your opinion. What do you think of that solution? Is it efficient, or you have a better solution for that? Write it down in the comments. Thanks for watching. I'm Ali from the Otago channel. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to the Otago channel.